Hey, welcome back to Fit Survive channel. So just finished up another Swiss Army knife modification here. So this is a 93mm Swiss Army knife, and I've added a scalpel blade. So you can see here it has the back flipper, which makes it super easy to access it and deploy it. It also makes it very enjoyable, very fidgety. It's definitely one of the mods that I fidgeted with quite a bit in the past couple of days. All right, so originally I was trying to fit this into a 91mm Swiss Army knife, but unfortunately with the fourth pin, which is located right here in the middle on the 91mm, I was not able to adjust the scalpel to where it would not tap against the spring, against the pin. There's actually no spring in this scalpel modification. You see right through the knife. So what we did is we used the original frame. What that does is it lets us keep the liner lock. So you see what we open this up, it's locked into place. That also is why we are able to keep that back flipper. All right, so the liner lock is kind of difficult to access at first. For me, I find it simple to fit my thumb in there, and so I can easily open and close it with one hand. But I handed it to my buddy. He did have to use two hands to begin with until he kind of figured out how to get in there and access that. Not much I can do about raising that up any, but anyways, it takes a bit of getting used to, and then it's easy to open and close with one hand. All right, so for the rest of the knife, what I've done here, added a pocket clip. Of course, this is for the right side carry. You got tip up, and again with that back flipper, it makes it very, very easy to deploy, and like I said, lots of fun to just fidget with it. All right, I think it also adds a lot of utility to this Swiss Army knife, just having the replaceable blade. Once again, they come super sharp. They come in sterile packaging, and so nice thing is, as soon as they get dull or whatever, it's easy to just replace them. A bunch of replacements you can buy, and there's also a bunch of different sizes that also fit on here. So it actually comes with that right there was the number 60. It also comes with the number 24, which is a slightly smaller scalpel blade. Just pop this off, and then if you wanted the smaller scalpel blade, use that. All right, so what's also interesting is that the Havalon attachments also fit, which is kind of rare. Usually the Havalon attachments only fit on the Havalon knives. So you got the, this is the bone saw, again, it's from Havalon. And so that fits onto this scalpel as well, which is kind of interesting. Didn't expect it to fit. And the bone saw, it does slightly rest against that pin right there. With as much as I've opened and closed it, I don't see any damage to it. But the good thing about being a replaceable saw blade is that if you did damage one tooth and you wanted to replace it, you could simply replace it, right? All right, so other than the bone saw, of course, Havalon also has the gut hook, which actually works even better. It slides in here, and you can see fits down just in front or just below that pin right there. So once again, it's really cool. There's a bunch of the attachments that fit onto here. The Havalon 60A, which is the same size as the 60 over here, it's just slightly thicker, and it's not as flimsy as the plain 60 is. It also fits on here, just the same, just as well. So once again, probably just a slightly better scalpel blade. I also noticed that the grinds on the Havalon 60A looks a lot better. You can see it's basically very uniform, whereas on these, the grind gets a bit, I don't know, kind of crazy. Anyways, just to point out that the different scalpel blades fit onto this, and again, just adding a bunch of utility to the Swiss Army knife. So other than that, for the rest of the tool set, I have the can opener, the bottle opener, kind of the staple in a Swiss Army knife. Of course, you also get the flathead screwdrivers with them, and I also added a pair of scissors. And so kind of a slim tool set, slim build here. Again, with a pocket clip, don't want it to be too big. And I think it's a pretty well covered tool set with that scalpel blade there. And then you got the scissors, the can, the bottle opener. I mean, it's got quite a bit on it there. Right, so let me know what you think about this new modification, adding that back flipper scalpel. I personally am really enjoying it, just like I said, with the fidgetiness of it. But so let me know what you think about it. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.